Developing tonight, a USPS worker caught on camera, you saw it, tossing a customer's packages across the front lawn of a home. This happened Sunday, and one Hickory Hill man caught the whole thing, as you saw on his surveillance video.
Yeah, Fox 13's Kayla Solomon joins us live from Hickory Hill. So, Kayla, are we talking about a large volume of packages? Walk us through what we're seeing there in the video.
Merle, now it's been a few years since I played softball, but let's see if I can show you. So the package was about this side. What the driver did was just tossed it onto the front lawn. And the resident of that home, Dana Thomas, says that he's glad he went back to watch the video.
What made me go watch the video is that the package was actually in the grass and not on the porch.
Dana Thomas says that was the first sign that he needed to watch the camera that faces the front of his home, and you can clearly see the package thrown towards the house instead of placed on the front porch. His first reaction?
Oh, let me see who I need to reach out to.
So he did just that, filling out a form and later posting on the Nextdoor app for people to see and comment.
Several neighbors that commented said that they recognize that exact carrier, and they've had similar experiences as far as delivered packages to their home.
Thomas says this time it was a dress that his wife ordered, but it's about more than just what was in the package. It's about respecting someone else's property.
We work hard, we want our good hard money, and we want our items that we pay for to have delivered to make it here safely. You're the you're the face of the Postal Service. You're the main person that we see. So if nothing else, you should be the one that should be representing the post office to the fullest.
Now, this video has us questioning what you should do if you're put in a similar situation. Who do you need to contact? What messages do you need to send? So coming up at 10, I'll have some of those answers from you, and I'll also get a response to this video from the United States Postal Service. Live in Hickory Hill, Kayla Solomon, Fox 13 News.